Hey, Shalom.
Shalom.
We start by saying Barakatah Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Barakatah
Barakatah
Yahweh
Yahweh
Shem
Shem
Yahweh
Yahweh Shai.
Shai. Barakatah
Barakatah
Yahweh
Yahweh
Shem
Shem
Yahweh
Yahweh
Shai.
Shai.
This is Apostle Rakar. Once again, I'm joined by Apostle Ramlab and the Elder Dimesh.
It's Shalom.
What was the title I put up for this video? Brothers, take damn responsibility. Okay? Take damn responsibility. And over many and many a times, myself, other apostles, other elders, the bishops have done videos on this. Okay, I know Apostle Tahar and Apostle Gabar as well have done videos on this, speaking on this. All of us have done videos dealing with this topic. Okay, about brothers taking responsibility for your actions. Primarily, you brothers here in Great Millstone, because you brothers in Great Millstone, y'all under our authority. Y'all our responsibility, right? As the leaders, right? It's our responsibility to make sure that our men are behaving right and doing the right things. The Yahweh Shah talked about that. All right, he said being shepherds, so the good shepherd care for the flock.
Right.
Right, and Yahweh Shah told Peter, if you love me, feed my flock, right? Take care of the sheep.
Right.
So that means, of course, we're supposed to teach brothers the proper breakdowns of these scriptures. We're supposed to be examples, but it also goes into everything. It goes into us watching over brothers, making sure brothers ain't doing foolish things, man, stupid things. You see what I'm saying? I ain't gonna mention no names. We got a brother right now that's in the camp, okay, that found himself in a messed up situation. Okay, Esau got this brother. This brother's, in a very tight situation right now. He's locked down. But the reason the brother's locked down because he was doing something stupid. Okay, so this is we bringing this out as a cautionary tale, man. And you got to be responsible too, man. Okay, if you brothers got families, especially if you got a woman and you got children. Yeah, like Apostle Tahar said, for many, you're supposed to work. Every man in Jesus, you should be working. Especially you young men. You don't get a job and just quit the damn job because you don't like the job, man. Shit, look, we didn't, shit, man. We used to work for years. I had jobs that I kind of liked, but I had certain jobs I really didn't like it too much, but I kept the job because I said, fuck it, man. I need this money, right? But especially if you got women and children, you got responsibilities. Or if you got a house and you got an apartment, you got your own spot, you got to pay your rent, you got to pay your bills. You got to have some damn food up in there to eat. Right? More than likely, you got a whip. You got to put gas in the daggone car, truck.
Pay insurance.
Yeah, you got to pay the insurance on the car. You got to pay your phone bill. We got bills and responsibilities. Especially you guys, especially if you got a kid. Real talk, if there's any Jakes out there, brothers out there that have kids, but you ain't responsible, then shit, man, you shouldn't have had them kids. You know what I mean? Right? And then another thing too, a woman, if you got a woman, man, and you the type of guy that's getting drunk all the time and always getting into trouble, you getting pulled over by the cops, you getting DUIs, hey man, hey man, eventually something real bad gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
You either get into an accident, kill yourself, somebody else, okay, or Esau could catch up to you, man. These cops now, that shit, Jake don't even gotta be doing nothing for the cops to blow you away. You got some of these racist, crazy cops out here, man. They just rolling up, blowing jets away for nothing.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you brothers out there doing foolish shit, talking shit, arguing, that's another thing. The scriptures, Yahweh Shah once again said what? Agree with thine adversary whilst thou art in the way with him.
Yep.
So you brothers are not to be out here acting like these stupid 2/3 niggas. Like the dumb black woman and these dumb niggas, these little weasel niggas out here. They get pulled over by the cops, all of a sudden, every nigga want to be a Johnny Cochran. A baby Johnny. The police pull you over and they're saying, can I have your ID? I don't gotta show you my ID. I gotta show you my ID. I know my right. I gotta show you my ID. See, that's a good way of getting shot or tased or ripped out the card and getting a George Floyd done on your stupid ass.
Mm-hmm.
These cops are waiting for us. They tired of Jake. They really just want to start opening up on you niggas, man. You brothers don't do that shit. High Priest Ariel said that years ago, back in 1 West. High Priest Ariel ordered all of us in the school. You brothers, if you ain't got no ID on you, get you some ID. You supposed to, that was an order. I remember that. High Priest Ariel said all you brothers in here should have some form of identification on you. He said, don't you know if the cops pull you over, they can keep you and hold you. So, hey, that's what the Apostle Tahar have said the same thing. You're supposed to have your shit legit. You're supposed to have your car registered. Don't be driving around dirty, man. You're supposed to have your insurance together, your registration, you have your ID. You know, don't be moving around dirty. So basically, you're supposed to comply with we in captivity.
Let all things be done decently in order.
That's what the Apostle Rambam just said. So that takes responsibility to do that. See, it's more, I mean, look, the main focus, of course, is teaching the word. So you can know a couple of scriptures, man. Guys know scriptures, right? I'm a scripture man, right? And you, of course, that's the standard. You know, you got to go to the camp. You know, you're supposed to be doing these videos, putting the word out, staying busy, right? But there's more to it than even just that, man. There's a form of decorum that comes along with being in this truth, man. You know what I mean? You guys can be moving around out here like assholes. I'm sorry, go ahead, Apostle.
For you. Ecclesiastes 31:25. Show not thy valiantness in wine, for wine have destroyed many.
See, that's right. Brothers ain't supposed to be out here. If you, real talk, if you drinking, you're supposed to be in your house, man. Or at another brother's house, in a safe place, and you ain't supposed to be driving, man. If you know you're the type of guy you can't handle your liquor, you ain't supposed to be, you shouldn't be drinking, period, man. And even in that, even if you, okay, I say this, if you in your own house, that's where you pay your bills, right? Mm-hmm. That's your place. You want to be sloppy drunk, you can do it. Right? No man can tell you what to do in your own house. You want to get sloppy drunk on your couch in the living room, you do that. But you in your house, and you just pass the fuck out. But even if you go to another brother's house, we ain't supposed to be getting sloppy drunk and acting up in another man's house. See? Mm-hmm. That scripture that see with alcohol. So you guys, especially you younger brothers, man. Some of you younger brothers can't handle your drink, man. See? If you drink, man, you're supposed to stay, you're supposed to be in order, man. You ain't supposed to drink and then go leave your house. That's a surefire way of getting in trouble. Was there more?
Okay. It says, the furnace proveth the edge by dipping, so doth wine the hearts of the proud by drunkenness.
That's right. So do wine, man. That's right. Like you basically you lighting a fire. You're gonna find yourself in a fire. Yep. You can get put to death. You can get locked up, or you can get somebody else put to death and locked up. So guys that be drinking too much, man. Okay, getting drunk, and it'll always be the same guys. And these particular guys are brothers that brothers have already talked to, man. And warn them about that. That's why certain times, certain guys, man, we tell you, look, man, no more drinking for you. See, if you got a brother that drinks, but he don't get fucked up, he know how to handle his liquor, that's cool. But you got certain guys, they can't handle their liquor, and they always end up getting in trouble. Yep. The same fucking guys, man.
Mm-hmm. It says, wine is as good as life to a man if it be drunk moderately.
Moderately. That's the cap on the bottle. Moderately, man. You're supposed to drink in moderation. You ain't supposed to just keep drinking, because sometimes your body will tell you, man, you know what, I'm good for the night. I got a buzz going, I'm good. But some guys, they know they passed that point, but they'll still just keep going. Yep. And those be the same guys that get in the fucking trouble. Those are the same guys. Oh shit, yeah, the cops arrested this brother, DUI. Brother's got 3 and 4 DUIs. Then they take your fucking license. You can't drive. See what I'm saying?
Yep.
And then when Esau, you go before the judge see that shit, man. You're like a public nuisance. The judge has a right to sit your ass down for a while in the jailhouse.
It says, what life is then to a man that is without wine? For it was made to make men glad.
That's right. It was made to make men. The Most High created alcohol or wine for us to drink. You know, when you drink, you know, you feeling good. You feeling it, you know?
Yeah.
You get your little buzz on, you know?
You're in the groove.
You in the groove, you go, you know, you listen to a little music, and you go be with your woman. You know what I mean? Even if you and your woman might be sipping together, then you take her in the room and pop her. You know what I mean? Whatever, man. See, it was made to make men merry. It was, well, when you were in the company of brothers, y'all pop a bottle of Yan or whatever, you know, or Kazakhstan or whatever, and y'all sipping, talking and shit, and you having a good time talking and socializing with brothers. You know, it's a cool thing. Might be listening to a little music or something, whatever. All right? After brothers might do a lesson together. After the lesson, pop a little bottle, we sit around just talking, you know? But moderately, you don't sit there and get fired. I can't stand that, man, especially from a woman. One thing that's a turn off, boy, when a woman is a sloppy, drunk woman.
Yeah. The scriptures speak about a woman that is a drunkard and a gatherer abroad. She bringeth anger.
Start, you know, one of them women that drink and start talking shit.
Yep.
Getting belligerent up. Boy.
It says, wine measurably drunk and in season bringeth gladness of the heart.
That's right, in season, meaning at the proper time. Measurably, meaning you measuring it. Right? A balance. You balance out what you're doing, how much you consuming. All right?
And cheerfulness of the mind.
Yeah, when you do it the right way. You have a couple of drinks, but you don't drink to get fucked up, sloppy drunk. You drink just to get a nice little buzz, feel good, and then you just relax somewhere, man.
But wine drunken with excess maketh bitterness of the mind, with brawling and quarreling.
See, you got certain brothers, they drink, and then all of a sudden, they turn into fucking He-Man, or the Incredible Hulk. Liquid courage. You drunk, and then here it is, you outside in the middle of the goddamn night, arguing with your neighbors. You know, okay? To the point where you got neighbors pulling out guns, and then the cops come, and then you arguing with the neighbors, and then you arguing with the cops. You know, here it is, your own damn woman is trying to call you in the house, and then you curse her out, and you drunk. When you're drunk ass, you just go in the house and lay the fuck down. But then what happens? Your ass at the end of the night, then you call yourself leaving, driving, knowing that you're drunk. And then what happens? You end up locked up, sitting in the joint.
Drunkenness increaseth the rage of a fool till he offend. It diminishes strength and maketh wounds.
That's right. You end up in the jailhouse, you lose your vehicle. You could end up losing your family. Losing your home behind being drunk. And when people have already told you already, man. What was the scripture you had at D-Mash?
This
right on that.
This is Galatians chapter 5 and verse 13.
That covers that one scripture really covers the whole lesson.
Yeah, it does.
We'll just read these two.
Galatians 5 and 13. For brethren, ye have been called unto liberty. Liberty means freedom.
Yeah.
It says, only use not your liberty for an occasion to the flesh, but by love serve one another. You know, so you can't use your liberty as an occasion to the flesh. Okay, you can't say, okay, I got the freedom to drink, so I'm just gonna fucking drink until, you know, I don't know what the fuck happened. No, because that's something that you got to get a cap on. First of all, this truth is our out, not liquor. You know, liquor is something that was given as an added bonus to help us get over certain hurdles. But the real comfort is the truth. You know, so if you find yourself leaning on that bottle because you're going through certain situations, then you might have to check that spirit. You know, certain brothers deal with it. I dealt with it.
Well, sometimes certain guys bring fucked up situations on themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
You bring it on your goddamn self, then you drink. I'm depressed, man. I'm depressed. But you brought the situation up.
Yep.
I can't find a job. But nigga, you quit a damn job. A brother will have a job, he quit the damn job because basically you just don't want to work. You just want to fuck off. You know? Go ahead, brother.
That was pretty much it today.
Okay, that was pretty much the point. You know what? Yeah, man, we don't gotta make this a long video. The point was made. The first scripture we read really covered it all, man, in a nutshell.
Yep.
Responsibility. Especially if you know You got a family, you got a woman, you got responsibilities, man. You brothers can't slacken your responsibilities, man. You gotta serve the Lord, but even in your so-called regular life, there's things that you gotta do as a man. Especially if you got children. You know what I mean?
That's right.
So you Jakes out there, man, you brothers, man, listen, y'all gotta take responsibility for your actions, man. Okay? You can't blame no other brother, you can't blame nobody, you can't blame your woman. You know what I'm saying? You can't get man, you. So like I said, you end up in a fucked up situation, okay, you gonna have to deal with that, man. Esau get his hands on you, then you gonna have to deal with that, man. You know? I mean, as brothers, you know, we do what we can to try to help a brother still, because we all mess up. But at the end of the day, man, if Esau make your ass sit down for a while, you might just have to deal with that, man. Certain things is out of our hands. It's up to the Lord. How about Shemi Hawashai, man?
Con, and the Lord will let you hit that wall if you ain't listening to your leaders.
Con.
If your leaders pull you to the side and tell you, look, you need to chill out on this, or you need to stop doing that, or you need to slow the fuck down on this. It don't matter how they tell you. You should take well heed to what they're saying, because they know either through the Spirit telling them to see something in you, or through experience. You know, they learn through either of those things. So they're not telling you nothing that's gonna hurt you. They're telling you something that could benefit you in a great way, man. You know, so you have to take heed to what the men over you are telling you. You know, and it don't matter how they say it. See, Jake don't want to take heed unless a motherfucker run his blood pressure up, screaming from the roof of his fucking house. Then oh shit. We can't come to you and tell you with love sometimes. Hey brother, you know you need to chill out, because you look at love as a weakness. You know? And that shouldn't be either, man. If a brother telling you, it don't matter if he telling you, hey, the scriptures say to the gentle as well as to the froward. Right. Hey, the brother may tell you something gently, or the Lord about to kill your ass if you don't listen.
That's right, man. But you know what, man? Through the grace of the Lord, I pray that the point was made. All right? And we say shalom to the brothers of the hopeful elect.
Shalom. Shalom.